between these two teams, about 600 difference. And I've got to say, we've got to watch out for Mixie's position. He's so far forward, and Gankstars, they're coming up behind him.
Yeah, and Mixie, well, nope, that's going to be a stun up. The polite company, even with that death from above, didn't need it. The fray. You wouldn't expect that from somebody down that low. Mixie, though, does get pulled in. Nice kind of avoidance there on the death from above, but ultimately it is going to be his life. And Suijay, the death from above, well, again, kind of screwed around with him. The forward barrage.
I mean, if Cole actually gets onto old school, you know, he's got the I don't know what I'm saying now, the co-op play.
Oh, well, you might not get to see any plays from Cole. He gets hooked right into that wall. He's a very dead duck right there. So 4-1 for kills. Gankstars, though, Statusbake's taking a heck of a beating. Blood, but now he's just trying to get out, and I just don't think he's going to see the light of day.
But look at the damage Mixie's done onto the turret. I mean, okay, no, maybe not. He's going to lose his own life for it. There he goes.
Run.
Where is he? He's dead.
Yep, there he goes.
Oh, I'm so sad. I'm so sad
Didn't need an
about
anchor on that one. One shot gonna go wide again. Even that's pretty phenomenal. So now Gankstars, they're gonna look for something here. One shot I think got tanked out by Rex, but Cole just right into his face. He is still alive, but there he goes. He's finally down. Old School is burning on some goop into the back. He's not really part of this fight, but Mixie turns around and he's looking for that Eve to keep him going. But 3v1, it's not enough. Suijay, yeah, you cannot stay there, my friend. First turret of the game, and perhaps even a bit more going to Gankstars.
Oh, yeah, I feel like, yeah, I definitely agree with you there. Mixie, oh, careful with that death from above.
Yeah, death from above, not quite there on the mark. We have actually had the Kraken, now he's going back, but even with that hook, it's going to get blocked out. Wrecked, are you too far forward? Statusbake, you got to get some damage into here. One shot does get tanked up again by that Finn. Suijay, and that's the gauntlet going down. It is going to actually hit Statusbake into the back. That might be the difference. Koldameek's going to be down low, but we've hit the fountains, and now Wrecked, not looking so good. Mixie's a little bit split, though, and Suijay, I don't think he can get away from the...
Well, nobody was really focusing on the Kraken. He's got about half health left, but Koldameek's intense on trying to pick up the kill there, but that death from above and the Force Accord, it's just absolutely no forgiveness coming out from Gankstars Sirius there, and we do lose Koldameek, but Mixie comes out with the Dragon's Breath, but it's just not going to be enough. It's going down with the smallest amount of health, and I think this is the first game there, going towards Gankstars Sirius. Very commanding game at 14-2, and I've just got to say, I think it was very clear from the start that Gankstars Sirius, I think they were just a gang group that had some really nice strategic ganks coming out. That were, you know, the technical ability. Oh, actually, are we going to see a steal? We're not going to see a steal.
Not this time. Cole's able to pick it up, but I mean, we got the death from above. There's the portal in. Bulwark as well, keeping him here, but into the wall they go. That's going to be a kill there for Statusbake. He's still looking healthy, and now with Suijay going in, that is just not where you want to be. They will trade it 2-1. It wasn't a steal, but Koldameek just, he's going to be the last one standing for Kinetic.
Statusbake looking for blood.
He tried to get for the steal, too. Didn't quite get it. Cole's going to turn around. He's going to land some 1 and 2. He's looking for more. Good dodge, and that is just going to be that. As Cole, I really think he just get on top of Statusbake, and even with that Githian wall, it's done. Wrecked, you made a good go at it, man, but there was nothing to stop Cole in that kill. This wasn't enough that round. Suijay's going to move forward. We have no Crucible here on the side of Gankstars, but Suijay doesn't need it. They go forward with that Vanguard. It's keeping Mixie alive. We've already lost out the Kestrel, and now Old School, he's running for it. Rex is going to be rolling to safety there. As many people out alive as they can. Rex once more is looking for Cole. Cole's going to go the other way. Suijay got that Vanguard on it, but Mixie is dead in the water. Suijay likely to follow here soon as well. And Fake is on the hunt for Koldameek. There goes the Arden. Well, very soon he has one more leg of life, but yeah, it's just not gonna, it's just not meant to be. Cole does get that Treant. Still trying to duel out against Statusbake. He's gonna turn right back around. He is gonna get that maim. He's getting the damage and the dodge. It's not enough. He is kind of in the front as Wrecked is just trying to get into a better position. There goes the gauntlet, but we are going to block it, a good bit of it here, but it's not enough to keep Statusbake alive.
Look at the vision down on the map, though. You know, I was saying at the start I wanted the vision to try and... Well, I wanted vision from Gankstars. But it looks like Kinetic is the one that put down the vision instead, and that map is just covered with that Kraken. He's coming down the lane now.
Yeah, Switch is up to 4 full items at this point, 4 of those tier 3, but look at Old School, he's just laying into Mixie into the back. Even with the gauntlet going up, it doesn't matter. Mixie's in the middle of it, and that is a very dead Lyra, and there goes Cole, and there goes the triple kill as well. Status Bait coming back into that one with a vengeance. They got a lot of poke off early on to make that one happen, and by the time Kinetic had a response, it was just way too late.
Yeah, it was just so late. I mean, there was. I think I want to go back to the point about using that you said about Lance and those Gethian Malls. He was able to stun back, call the meat, and Suijay into the turret, and that just gave stasis space. And also
Frostburn's starting to do a little bit of work here. You can already see Rek, he's getting down and dirty. Mixie into the back, he's already been forced out. Suijay into the front, though. He's starting to take up some pretty mounting damage. If Rex had gotten that impale, might have been it, but now Rex is actually fighting for his life. Status is going right through that gauntlet, trying to stay alive. Cole is all over him, though, but Status baked again. He's going to live through that one. One shot goes out, does not hit, and now it's the reverse triple as Mixie got cleaned right through. And now, with only 2 turrets still standing, Shingi, you could see a game 3.
Oh, I think we're missing our dirt first game 3 for NA. Actually, easily, 24 seconds of the clock. Can they just tank it? I actually don't think they can do this. I think they can only get 1 or 2 turrets down, but not the crystal.
And not quite Hammer's velocity level of taking these turrets very quickly, but we still got 8 seconds for Rex. That's going to be basically a pop from him. There he goes. He's going to be the only defender, and it doesn't seem to matter.
Nah.
That's going to be game, and that's a game 3 now.
I was so wrong. I was like, maybe they can live out, but yeah, it's gonna be a game 3 for sure. And I think a lot of that. Yeah, and Catherine, she's perfect, especially when she gets into the late game. The Stormguard reflection does so much damage.
Yeah, there it is. That stun train is ridiculous. Kind of Kavalifar that pulls that card, but for now, yeah, you land the impales and magic can happen. You miss them, and it's still just so very punishing. For now, though, get the involved. Old School, nowhere to go. Don't even need an impale on that one. Roll into him, though. Cole the Meek does find some Githian on top of Wrecked into that wall, but here comes the Drifting Dark. One shot will go through. Mixie's basically done. The Gauntlet, though, will catch him. And we got that Oblivion there as well. He is going to sleep up. That might have been the misplay of the fight. Cole the Meek, he's going for it. The root is enough. We get that kill, and all of a sudden, Gankstars, they were looking good early on. We get that found out. Rex not able to save it for Status Big, but we just turn it right back around, and Kinetic, they don't lose Mixie, and now they're pushing up. They're looking for kills. They're looking for everything. Old School's not going anywhere. Rex, yeah, stick around, my friend. You're going to drop here as well, and they're going to pick up a turret.
They were tanking that tower for so long. It's absolutely insane.
That being said, I mean, Cole, he's still looking for it again. He's going to find Status Baked, and if he tries to run, there's an impale waiting for him. It doesn't even matter. We don't need it. The impale goes out from the back line. It's now a 2-0, and Rex, I don't think you're going to get out of this one, buddy. Another stun, and Cole with the root once more. That's a clean ace.
Was obviously a fight. 2v3?
Well, the Drifting Dark was a good idea, but Old School does not get empowered. Now his Status Baked, unfortunately, will drop to Mixie with those empowered auto attacks by the end of it all. I don't think we're going to go for Rex far ahead. We're going to get the stun. He's looking for the kill on top of Cole, but he's not taking out the turret. Oh, actually, he might be now, but he is going to keep Rex at bay unless we got the one shot to come through. And we do, finally.
Let's stasis faked right now, actually.
Drifting Dark comes out of nowhere. I think there might be a Sammy on the other side of this one, guys. Oblivion goes out, doesn't matter. Mixie wasn't in it, and he can shoot you over the wall there. I am do the 2v3, right? It's just not happening here, and well, this could be do or die time for Gankstars. If they lose out this fight, they're going to lose out a Kraken. Cole's going into the back. You got the gauntlet going up. Rex, though, is starting to really look a little bit low. Mixie not opting to leave. He's going to throw down that first, and the first damage is good. There goes 1 and 2, but they do trade it out, and it does not matter. Drifting Dark or no, it's a 3-for-1, and Kinetic with these ace-buff minions by the time that burst did land. And look at Cole Demik, he's looking for that positioning, saying, okay, I'm not going to go into that active camo, but you do have this gauntlet, and Mixie is the big target. They put him to sleep that time. This was a better execution, and they still couldn't bring down Mixie. Now Old School, he's a target. Cole Demik is actually still not looking so great. Status Fake able to bring him down. Old School's in a 1v1 with Suijay there into the back, and Mixie is going to drop, so I gotta say, Gankstars finally bringing that comp to light. Well, we got a Kraken in their base.
Says the Jester.
Right, yeah, if the Jester's not making a joke, you know it's a serious matter right there, but that's a great silence. It allowed Cole to get into the back. Status Big is a huge target right now. Great Drifting Dark, though, keeping Status a little bit more at the back, and the Gauntlet's enough They do pick up that kill. The Oblivion, it went through very nicely. Old School, however, he gets down returned. Where is the damage? Rex, he's not going to have it, so it's all up to status baked here. And can he get through this one? He'll bring CJ down, but it will be the double-double.
Fightastic was kiting away there, using his Diff and Dark, and then using that to regain his health, using it to regain his energy, because I feel like he was really running low at some points. Makes you doing the Kraken.
He's giving it his best go. I don't know if Rex is okay or not. He's just kind of hanging out in base. Oh yeah, there we go. He picks up that infusion, no problem. Cole actually refreshes his there as well. Mixie though is, I think, far enough ahead. Remember, he's 3 items, has that Aegis. The self heals might have been toned down a little bit this patch, but there's no vision here. There's absolutely no telltale here.
I want to see a snipe from Castro.
Not happening. No. You're going to be face smacking right into those Malice and Verdicts, but this is where Kinetic got to get aggressive. They got one turret between them and a win. Look at Cole. He's looking into position, into the back. He's taking so much damage. Old School is just landing shot after shot into this Cole to make, and there he goes. He is done, but I think the damage is there. Sweet J, it's good. The turret goes down, and they just focus their efforts, and they get the win.
Wow, that Kraken. So we saw